Just a second. Online students, am I audible? Online students, am I audible? Can you respond in the chat window? Okay. Okay then. Fine. Okay. Well, so before starting the session, let me introduce myself to you. I am Bangar Raju, and I will be dealing with your course actually. Regarding my experience, I have an overall of 15 years experience in teaching. In the due course of time till now, from the past 15 years, I trained more than 75,000 people in Microsoft technologies in .NET. So since 2007, I was associated with Naresh IT. Apart from that, recently, from last 3 years, because of the throat issues, I stopped teaching in the evening. Earlier, I used to teach in the morning as well as evening also, but because of the throat issues, now I stopped teaching in the evening. I take only morning classes. Afternoon, I work for a US-based MNC as a team lead. So I'll be here only available until 1 o'clock. Until 1 o'clock, I'll be taking the classes here. Okay, every day. Yeah, this is about my about myself. And leaving this aside, now coming into the subject, we are learning a course called as .NET Core Full Stack. .NET Core Full Stack. So let me give you a clear picture first. What is full stack? So before we start up with our programming or any of these things, let us just try to understand what is full stack, what is .NET and what is full stack. See, long back here, when we came into the industry, the things are different. And today, the things are different. Like how they are different means, when we came into the market, they used to ask only for .NET developers, Java developers, Python developers. And same way, they used to ask for database developers. They used to ask for UI developers. Like this, the companies used to recruit people differently. Differently in the sense, UI developers separately, .NET developers separately, database developers separately. Why I'm telling you this is, suppose you are going to develop an application tomorrow. Suppose you want to develop a website like Amazon. You want to develop a website like Amazon. You want to develop this website now. So if you wanted to develop this website like Amazon, mainly there are three things that are important to understand here. What are the three things? First one, the UI. The first one is the UI, what the end user sees. This is what the end user is seeing now. Are you clear? So this is the UI. And the second thing is the backend logic. The backend logic. What is the backend logic? See, you want to purchase something. You want to purchase a laptop. You want to purchase a laptop. You go here and type here laptop. When you type here laptop and hit enter, immediately what is going to happen? It is just going to show you a list of products. A list of products. And to get this list, what you done? You entered here and clicked on the enter. You enter the name laptop and hit the enter key. And when you hit the enter key, The output is coming for you on screen now. Are you clear? The output is coming on screen. And understand this point. What is that? To get this output, there is someone going to write the logic in the backend now. There's some logic being executed in the backend. There is some logic being executed in the backend. You add a product, you add that into the cart, that is added in the cart. When you go for a payment, when you click on the pay, immediately another page will open. You'll enter your credit card details and all the things. When you click on the confirm, your order is confirmed, and finally your products are delivered. But understand this, guys. What you see is all these products here, but to confirm your order, to make your payment, to deliver, there is a lot of logic executing in the background now. And that is the backend developer's job. That is the backend developer's job. And the backend developer, main responsibility of the backend developer, the main responsibility of the backend developer is you can't see anything what the backend developer does. You cannot see anything what the backend developers do. But the main logic is integrated with the backend developer only. The main logic is integrated with the backend developer only. The backend developer only, all the logic will be integrated. So basically what happens is, he is the one who is responsible to provide the data what the UI requires. UI is showing all the products now. But where the UI is getting this data from? Did you get my point or not? This is dynamic data. This is not a static data. This is not a static data, dynamic data. Product prices will be changing. I cannot create a static page and put it like that now. Tomorrow, suddenly, there's a price drop or a price increase. The price will update here now. Yes or not? And all this information is coming from a database. All this information is coming from a database. So the database is something which is going to store all this information. And the UI is the place where the end user sees all the information. In between, the main job is the backend developer who does all these things. He is the one who is responsible to interact with the database, pull the data from the database, and publish it to the UI. Are you clear? Okay. So mainly, there are three people involved in execution of this application. Who are the three? One, the UI developer. Two, the backend developer. Three, the database developer. The database developer. So the one who is responsible to take care of the database management is the database developer. The one who is responsible for designing this UI is the UI developer. In between, he is the backend developer who is actually responsible for communication between these two. Okay. Now, when you talk about the UI, how do you design this UI? How to design the UI? To design the UI, you need knowledge on HTML, JavaScript, CSS. Understood? CSS, Angular, Bootstrap. Some front-end technologies are there. All these things are combined together to create the front end. All these things are combined together to create the front end. So to create this particular front end, what do you need? You need some things like HTML, JavaScript, CSS, Bootstrap, okay, Angular. These are the various things what are required for a front end. Okay. So earlier, there used to be front-end developers separately in the organization. Front-end developers. The front-end developer job is only to design the UIs. So they have knowledge on Angular or React, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap. By using all these things, they used to design the thing. They used to design the front end. And database developer. What the database developer do? The database developer job is to create the tables to store the data. Are you clear? Next, the complete organization of the database. The complete organization of the database, creating tables, storing the data, retrieving the data, lot of things. All these back end is completely data management. Completely data management is taken care by the database developer. And when you talk about the database, there are so many databases in the market. You can use any database of your choice, like Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, MongoDB, DB2. Number of databases are available. Whatever is the database here, to communicate with all these databases, we have a language called as SQL. We have a language called as SQL. So if you know SQL, if you learn SQL, you can work with any database of your choice. You can work with Oracle, you can work with SQL Server, you can work with MySQL, any of the database. So commonly, what is the language? SQL. And coming to these databases are the products of different companies. Microsoft has its own database called SQL Server. Oracle has its own database called Oracle. IBM has a database called DB2. Got it? So like this, so many data. But whatever the database, the language is common for all. What is the language? SQL. So if you're an SQL developer, you can work with any database now. No matter what is the database it is. Understood? Okay. So like this, we have UI developers, database developers. But the actual important job is the middleware component, or the backend developers whom you call as the middleware. The middleware means the connectivity between these two. The connectivity between these two is done by a backend developer. Is a backend developer. And how to develop this, or how to work with the backend. And to do the backend work, you need to have knowledge on some programming language. To do the backend work, you need to have knowledge on some programming language. Which language, sir? Any language of your choice. Java, Python, C# are the three popular languages that are used right now in the industry by the backend developers. So what is this? Java, Python, C# are the most popular languages that are used by the backend developers to integrate the front end and the database with each other. Are you clear? So what I'm telling is, when we are in the industry, when we came in the industry, the companies used to hire like this. What are they? Purely front end developers. These people require knowledge on HTML, JavaScript, CSS, Bootstrap, Angular. If you have knowledge on this, fine. Next, database developers. These people require knowledge on SQL. These people require knowledge on SQL. If you have knowledge on SQL, they used to recruit them, and these people used to work on the complete database side. And you are a middleware developer, or a backend developer. If you are a backend developer, they used to prefer people from different languages like Java or Python or C# or different languages. This is how the recruitment used to be. So I'm a pure .NET developer. I have knowledge only on .NET. What I can do, I can communicate with a database, pull the data and provide it to the UI. Or I'm a Java developer, same. I'm a Python developer, same. Are you clear? This is how they used to recruit the people. But from the past 5-6 years here, the trend got changed. What is the current trend? The current trend is like, why do we need 3 people to work on one page? So this is called as a page now. What you're seeing on a screen is called as a page. So why do we need 3 people to work on one page? One backend developer, one front-end developer, one database developer. Why do you require these many number of people? And this is leading to dependencies. This is leading to dependencies. If the UI developer could not complete a job, what is the UI developer telling? The UI developer is telling, I'm waiting for the backend developer to provide me the code. The backend developer is waiting for the database developer to create the tables and all the things required. Dependencies. To resolve this particular dependencies from the past 5-6 years, the concept of the full stack developer came into picture. The concept of the full stack developer came into picture. So what is a full stack developer? Full stack developer means a full stack developer requires knowledge on A to Z. You only will design the UI. You are only responsible to write the backend code. You are only responsible to write the database code. For all these three things, you are only responsible. So there is no dependency between anyone now. So what is it? You are first going to create the required tables and all the things for storing the data. Then you are going to create the UI for accepting the user information. Suppose I want to create a registration page. So I'm responsible to create the UI, the registration page now. I'm responsible to create the UI. That is nothing but the registration page. And to store this data, I am only responsible to create a table now. I am only responsible to create a table. I'll create the table. And also I am only responsible for writing the backend coding to connect between the database and the UI. So full stack development means you have knowledge on A to Z now. Suppose a page is given. Everything in that page, you are only responsible. Are you clearer or not? For everything in the page, you are only responsible. You are only responsible for each and everything inside the page now. Are you getting me or not? So, like, there is no dependency with anyone. There is no dependency with anyone now. So that's why that today's popularity is the full stack developer. What people are asking is full stack developer. So if we talk about the full stack developer, we have three types of full stack developers now. What are the three? .NET full stack developer, Java full stack developer, and Python full stack developer. So .NET full stack developer, this is from Microsoft. Java full stack developer, this is from Oracle. This is from Oracle. Java is a product of Oracle. Same way we have Python full stack developer. Okay. Full stack development wise, Python is not that popular here. Python is good at machine learning, AI in these areas. But when you talk about full stack development, Java.NET, these two are very popular. Java and .NET, these two are very, very popular. So what do you need to learn in a full stack development? What do you need to learn in the full stack development? First one, you need to learn UI technologies like HTML, JavaScript, CSS, Bootstrap, Angular or React. Angular or React. Okay. So if you want to become a UI developer, you want to be, if at all you want to design the UIs, you need to have knowledge on these things now. You need to have knowledge on all these things now. Okay. Or otherwise for you, a Bootstrap, Angular. Next. Now, database. When you talk about the database, you require to have knowledge on some database here. You require to have knowledge on some database like SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, Mongo, like this, different databases are there. Not like 1 year, you don't require to learn all this. You need to learn only any one database. And then the backend technologies. Oh, sorry. You need to have a knowledge on programming language, so understand, if you want to become a full stack developer, you need to have knowledge on a programming language like Java, C Sharp, Python, like this, any of this. And coming to backend technologies, you're required to have knowledge on ASP.NET or Spring, Django, any of these things. Okay. Now see, under the full stack, what I said to you, there are three types of full stacks here. One, .NET full stack, Java full stack, Python full stack. Are you clear? Suppose you want to become a Java full stack developer. If you want to become a Java full stack developer. Here also, see, whatever the full stack development it is, the UI technologies are same for all. No difference. You want to become a Java developer or you want to become a .NET developer or a Python full stack developer, this is same for all. Are you clear? This is same for all. Now, coming to the database, if you're a Java developer, the database what we use is Oracle. Coming to the programming language, the language is Java. Coming to the backend technologies, Spring. Same way, you are talking about Python right now. Then also, first one is same for all. And when you come to the database, they use like a MySQL or MongoDB. MySQL or MongoDB is the database what they prefer. And what is the language? Python. And what is the backend technology? Django. Okay. No, sir, I want to become a .NET full stack developer. It is a .NET full stack developer. Then also UI technologies are same. And the database what we use is SQL Server. The programming what we use is C Sharp. And the backend technology what we use is ASP.NET. That is the reference here. That's all. What you want to become is based on that we will be learning up. So as a full stack developer, you need knowledge on all these things now. As a full stack developer, you need knowledge on all these things. So someone asked a question. No, VB.NET is also like C Sharp.NET only. What about PLSQL? PLSQL is a part of SQL here. Under SQL only PLSQL will come. Okay. VB.NET came under ASP.NET. No, it is also a language like C Sharp. When you come to .NET here, .NET, mainly you can develop your backend code. You can write your backend code by using different programming languages, not like only C Sharp. C Sharp is popular, but apart from that, you have a language called VB.NET. You have a language called F Sharp. You have a language called Iron Python. Or you have a language called ML.NET. You can choose from any of these languages. What is that, sir? It is like a product offered in multiple colors. A product offered in multiple colors. You want to purchase a mobile phone. You went into the showroom, a mobile showroom, and the salesperson has shown you different brands, models, and all. You selected a brand and a model. After selecting a brand and a model, then what is your next question? Your next question will be, in this brand or in this model, show me the different colors available. Yes or not? You asked to show the different colors available. So he said that there are 5 colors in this. Okay, show me all the 5 colors. So he put all the 5 colors before you. And what you do? You pick the color of your choice now. Am I right or not? You pick the color of your choice. Even though you have multiple colors here, one color will be like a fast selling. One color will always be fast selling. For example, black. Black is the most frequently used color. It's a fast selling color. It's a generic color. You take pink. Pink is a girl color. Pink is a girl color. Yes or not? So boys don't prefer using pink. So, but black is a unisex. So boys can use, girls can use. So one color will be having a popularity for you. One color will be having a popularity for you right now. So same like that here, we have 5 languages in .NET and people are given a chance to pick any language of their choice. And the most popular is C#. Just like black is the most popular color, here C# is the most popular language. Understood or not? More than 80% of the people, more than 80% of the people or the companies prefer C# as a language model. Are you getting me or not? Are you clearer? Like this, we just require to have knowledge on these particular things. Okay? And just want to tell you first, what you're going to learn in the course. That's what I want to give you. I hope everything is clearer now. And see guys, I don't know what is the duration, what they said you in the counseling here, but frankly speaking, it's not like just simply learning of a language or something. They won't be completed. What they said you 3 months or something, I don't know. But the course completely takes you 6 months to complete. 6 months you require to completely work to complete all these particular courses. Are you clearer? And in this, I think the fee structure for the whole course is going to be 10K. The whole course. It's not like you're required to pay separately for any of this thing. Full stack. Full stack means all these things will cover up for you. And the course fees is going to be 10,000. And let me tell you the learning path. How do you need to learn? How do you need to learn the things? See, basically to complete this, you will be attending 5 classes actually. You will be attending for 5 classes actually. What are the 5 classes? You will be attending for C# classes. You will be attending for C# classes. You will be attending for SQL Server classes. Same way, you will be attending for HTML classes. Next, Angular, ASP.NET. You'll be attending for 5 separate classes here, not all 5 in a day. Not all 5 in a day. You won't attend all the 5 in a day. That's what I'm telling you, the learning path. Basically, C# itself will take you 3 months here. ASP.NET will take 3 months. You can't do these things parallelly at all. How you should learn C# and ASP.NET is C#. After completing C#, you need to start ASP.NET. So that's why I said you 6 months curriculum now. So 3 months for C#. After completing the 3 months, then you require to start 3 months for ASP.NET. Okay, this is one schedule. 3 months, 3 months, 6 months totally. And this will be a 1.5 hour session. This will be a 1.5 hour session. Sir, what about the remaining time? I have a lot of time, other time a day. Okay, that's what. Morning you're attending for the afternoon or evening, whatever time you are flexible or you're available. There you need to do SQL Server, HTML, Angular. All these 3 will take 6 months now. So one schedule is C#, continuation ASP.NET. Parallelly, on the other second hour, more than 2 classes don't take a day. You will not have time to practice. Okay, in the second hour, what you will be doing? SQL Server or HTML or Angular. So basically, now you can parallelly start. You started C#, now parallelly you can start with SQL Server or HTML. Whatever classes are available, you can take that. How do I know that, sir? Actually, if you visit our website, NareshIT.com, have you seen that? If you go to the website, NareshIT.com, you go to training, new batches, you will get the complete list of all the batches which are going to schedule in this week. What batches are scheduled in the week, everything will be coming for you at this point. Are you clear? So this is the complete list of all the things what are going to start the upcoming classes now. So in this, 9 o'clock only you have. Just a minute. HTML is 9 o'clock only you have. It will be like at a time, means time class will come off. C sharp immediately attending for that one might be a problem for you. Okay, not Oracle, or not, it's not Oracle for you. It is SQL Server for you. Okay, so just wait. Every week they'll be starting up a new batch for HTML. Every week they'll be starting a new batch for HTML. There's a new batch scheduled at 21st next week. See the timings, I'm not sure, because 7, we will start the session by 7:30 to 9 here. 7:30 to 9. 9 means that won't start at 9, 9:30 it will start, 9:15, 9:20. Okay, we'll see. Mostly there will be another batch announced because HTML will have a lot of crowd. Reason is .NET full stack developers will attend for it. Java full stack developers will attend for it. Python full stack, every full stack developer should attend for HTML now. So if you go to HTML classes, you'll be finding different full stack developers. But in this class, what you'll find is only .NET full stack developer. Java class will have only Java full stack, but HTML class will have everyone now. Okay. Let's see. Mostly within 1 week, 10 days, you'll have another batch scheduled for HTML. So if these timings are going to be a little bit conflicting you, you can take the other class. You can take the other class, not a worry, because every 1 week you'll have a new batch for SQL Server. Sorry, HTML. Okay now. So parallelly in the second hour, what you will do is HTML you do. This will take 45 days, 45 to 50 days. After completing that, start with SQL Server. That will take another 45 to 50 days. After completing that, start with Angular. That will take another 45 to 50 days. So total is 6 months, one, and the second 6 months, HTML classes, SQL classes, and Angular classes. Am I clear, all of you? This should be the learning path. Okay. Don't try, you cannot do C# and ASP.NET parallelly, because ASP.NET coding is done by using C#. So until you have a good knowledge on C#, you can't start with ASP.NET. And to work with ASP.NET, you need knowledge on HTML. Are you clear? You need knowledge on HTML. You need knowledge on SQL Server. All these knowledges are required. Sir, Angular also you cannot do, because to learn Angular, you need knowledge on HTML. That is why first I'm telling you C# is the primary thing. Same way HTML. So to work with ASP.NET also you require HTML. To work with Angular also you require HTML. Understood? So parallelly with this, try to start HTML classes. Okay. If you are comfortable with this timing, well and good. Because 9 means it won't start at 9 o'clock here, because 15-20 minutes will put a bandwidth for every of the particular schedule. 7:15 means that don't start at 7:15, because people should come. We need to connect all the things. 7:30 will be the class timing. 7:30 to 9 will be the schedule basically. Okay. Fine. So that is all. Yeah. Some online students questions here. Let me just make an answer for this. In course, instead of include company React is used. Swapnil, I'm not sure. Please talk to the admin whether you can change to React in place of Angular. Please speak with your admin, please. I'm not sure, because as per my knowledge, Angular is in the course. So there's a class for Angular starting, but I've said you cannot attend Angular, because Angular you need to complete HTML first. Until then, you cannot do Angular. Okay. Yes, Swapnil, just confirm with the admin. Admin details will be provided to you. Confirm with them. Abhishek, we did not start anything here. You're asking the difference between ASP.NET, .NET Framework and .NET Core. I'll explain you. Wait. See, when I say ASP.NET, all these things will come in ASP.NET here. Whoever asking about ASP.NET, all these things will come in ASP.NET. What? Web forms, MVC, Web API, Web apps, core MVC, core web API. And in this, you will be learning about NT framework and NT framework core also. All things comes under ASP.NET only. HTML means HTML classes. HTML will cover you HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. All these things comes under HTML only. When HTML classes, you will be learning all these things there on. Okay. Same way, when I say SQL Server classes, here you'll be learning SQL. You'll be learning PLSQL. All will come there. They did not have any dynamic things in it. They're developed only by using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Angular, Bootstrap. That's all. That doesn't have any database here. That doesn't have any database, Abhishek. Only ASP.NET or AS.NET you will teach. That's what I'm telling you, man. ASP.NET will cover all these things. Rohit and Anand. Yeah, just mainly online students. I want to tell you, this 10,000 fees is only without recordings. They don't give any recordings to you. When we start giving the recordings, people bunk the classes. So we don't provide recordings. Okay. And if you say, no, sir, I want recordings, they will charge you 4,000 extra for each course. You want C# recordings, you're required to pay 4,000 for it. You want ASP.NET recordings, you need to pay 4,000 for it. Hope you are clear. This 10,000 is only for a training you. That's it. Only for a training, only this 10,000 is not for providing you any recordings. And this 10,000 is for training all these things. Clear? For anything you don't require to pay extra. The 10,000 is only for all these particular training you all these things. Clear? So if you want recordings, that's what I said to you. That is your choice. You can choose. You don't require to pay for recordings now. You don't require to pay for recordings now. When you're taking C# classes, if you say you want recordings, you pay for it. You want Angular recordings, pay for it. You want ASP.NET recordings, pay for it. For everything, you're required to pay separately for these recordings. They don't give you recordings free of cost. How much time the recording access will be going? I think 6 months. 6 months. Do we need Azure also for full stack? If you're a fresher, you don't require. No. Subham, microservices is not covered here. How will the growth of full stack .NET Core in next 10 years? See, one thing you need to understand here. I'm in .NET from 20 years. 2004, I started my career in .NET. After completing my college out, I started in 2004. And from 20 years, I am in the Microsoft Technologies .NET. Okay. So after 10 years, what will be the market? No one can tell here. No one can tell. After 10 years, what will happen? What is your future? You can't do your next day. What is going to happen tomorrow? No one can answer this question. What will be the scope of this? Currently, what is having good scope in the market? We are learning that, that's all. After 10 years, where will it be? Means that depends on the Microsoft strategies. And if tomorrow .NET is out of the market, the problem is not for you and me. I will learn a new technology and move. The problem is for Microsoft. Yeah, they will only take care of it. Why are you bothered? Don't think more. Okay. Yes, I said you here na web API. live project will be covered. Live project will be covered. I want to answer this one. The last 15 days of the classes, the last 15 days of the course, I will be teaching you like a project. We will just start developing like a mini project from the starting of the development to deployment of the project. A to Z will see. Are you clear? From starting of an application development to deployment of the application to make it ready for so that it is accessible to the public. How are we going to do that? We'll be doing it in the last 15 days. Solid principles and design patterns. Mainly, guys, you need to understand this course is designed targeting the freshers. Okay. So solid principles, design patterns, these particular things will not be covered. Design patterns will give an idea about design patterns, what are the design patterns, how do you work with design patterns and all things. Riyaj, just consult the admin, please. You're learning .NET here. Why you're talking about Docker, Kubernetes, Azure? Why you're talking about all these things, Swapnil? I said you clearly, these are the things you'll be learning here. Okay. Batches will start here. Batches will start for you. Wait, Karan. Not like it will there be 2 sessions in one day here. You need to learn 2 sessions a day. You need to learn 2 sessions a day. From morning to evening, classes will be going on. Different patches. Second year, pursuing second year. Waste of time, I say. Shrikant. If she is in second year, waste of time. Let her complete the course. Don't put extra pressure on them with all this nonsense. Enjoy the college first. Okay. So now only planning, that's all waste of time. So my suggestion is wait, come out of the college, then try to go work off it. Okay. How many hours of experience we get from this course? Jagdish, that depends upon your practice, man. I will tell you completely as experienced because I have a lot of experience in the domain. I have a lot of experience in the subject, working, developing, everything. How much efforts you're putting, that's what. Okay. Well, I'll answer your questions here. Please wait because it is getting disturbed for the other people. So please wait. I'll answer your questions again in the last. Okay. First, let me continue with my content, what I want to tell you. I'm just going to complete this. Then we will answer all your particular questions. Okay. So hope you guys are clear. So totally 5 separate classes you need to attend. So I suggest 2 a day. Sir, more than two, what happens is it becomes hectic for you because not just listening to the classes here, practice is much important. Just only listening to the classes after 6 months, what do you say is my course is completed. What do you know? I don't know anything. I listen to the classes. That's not, okay, finally you don't have an exam so that you will prepare for one day, like how you done in the college and write the exam and get the marks there. It's not like how much knowledge you're gaining is important. When you go to an interview, the interview first they'll ask you a face-to-face round. They'll ask you about the technology. They'll ask you about a lot of questions about the subject. You might be answering those questions. The next thing will be a machine test. Remember that. Machine test. They made machine test mandatory right now. In the machine test, they'll give you a program and ask you to write the code. So you need to have substantial knowledge on the system also. So that's why 1.5 hours if I teach you class, the same content for you to practice, it will take minimum 3 hours. I will write a program, your 100 lines of code, I won't get error. You write 10 lines of code, you'll get 10 errors. That's it. Okay. That's what experience matters here. That's what I'm telling you. How much time you're spending on the system, that's important. Okay. The more time you spend on the system, the more knowledge you gain. Okay. And usability, that also, all these things are going to be important. So spend practicing. Same way, see, for one subject, you need to practice for 3 hours. Same way, second class also, you need another 3 hours to practice now. Array, this is 3, class 1.5 hour, nearly 5 hours, 5 to 5, 10 hours. You're spending for these two only. Where is the time for you to attend for the third class now? Okay, that becomes hectic. That becomes a hectic for you. Okay, so that's what I'm telling you. So one after the other, daily do. After completing HTML, then take SQL Server. After completing SQL Server, then take Angular. Same way, C#. After completing this, then take ASP.NET. Okay, if you go like that, your course will be completed in a smooth fashion. Okay, by 6 months, you'll be completing up your particular course. Yes, online students, I'll answer your questions. Please hold on. Yeah. Basically, yeah, the class, duration of the class will be 1.5 hour, guys. 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, the duration of the class will be 1 hour 30 minutes. And frankly speaking, the time for this class will be 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. 7:15, they just take that particular time, because if it's the 7:30, you people start coming at 7:40. So that is why they just announced like 7:15 will be the class schedule, but we'll be starting by 7:30. Okay, 7:30 to 9 will be the class timings. Yeah. Regarding the notes. For my classes, you don't require to write anything in the classroom. Follow what I'm telling you, what I'm showing you. Concentrate on each and every of these particular things. I cannot tell for others. For what I teach, I will provide you a complete A to Z notes. From day 1 to day end, whatever I teach in the classroom, everything will be present as it is. Even the programs, what I show in the classroom, will be in the notes. Okay, because I'm giving a printed notes, don't copy paste it. Practice it. Just without you writing the notes, because what I noticed it, two problems here. When you're writing the notes, two problems. One is, I show something, you write something. Again, you go and type something and you get errors. So without that particular problem, the complete program code as it is, the 100 lines or 10 lines or whatever the code, everything I'm giving in a printed format so that you don't make mistakes. Is that clear? The code, what I show is completely tested code only put in the notes, and I'm just going to, no mistakes. Second thing, time. You keep writing the notes, a lot of time will be wasted off, because not only you, online students are also there. They also require to write the notes. For both of them, it just wastes the time now. So that's way to cover this. I give a printed notes to all my people. So this is the complete notes of the C#. So nearly some 300 pages of notes will be present. So since the day 1 to the day end, everything will be present in the notes. And these notes will be provided to you in a Google Classroom. They'll be providing the notes to you in the Google Classroom. Okay, what is that Google Classroom, sir? You know Google Classroom? It's a Google basically for placing all the documents and all. So actually, once you complete your fees payments, as early as you complete your fees payments, they will give access to the Google Classroom to you. And in the Google Classroom, the notes will be available. From there, you can download. Everyone can download. Any modifications, I will update the notes there. So that anytime you can keep downloading. I'll let you know also. If I make any changes, I'll tell you. Okay, it's an updated notes. You can download the latest copy of the notes now. So the complete notes will be available to you in the Google Classroom for download at any point of time. Okay, so notes will be provided to you in the Google Classroom. Still anything, you have any questions regarding this? Yeah, this also I need to answer. All five I won't teach here. All five I won't teach. What I will teach is the main content of the course. C#, ASP.NET. HTML classes will be taught by a different faculty. Angular will be from a different faculty. And SQL Server will be from a different faculty. Okay, what I will teach is the main contents of the course. C# I'll teach. ASP.NET I'll teach. Understood all of you? Okay, these are the two things what will be covered from my side. Okay, and regarding the timings of the classroom, sir, I wanted this time, I wanted this time. See, the batches will be starting for you from different timings, different faculties, different timings, because people teach here from morning to evening. In NareshIT, classes will start from morning 7:30 to evening 7:30. Classes will be starting continuously. Okay, if one batch is not feasible to you, you can take another class. Sir, I want at this time, miss, they won't start for your time. You need to attend when the time starts. That's all. You need to wait for when the batch starts, because right now I'm having a class at 9 o'clock. Someone comes, sir, I want at 9 o'clock. Wait until the 9 o'clock batch starts. That's all. Because, but today you came, I cannot stop my existing classes. Nah. So that's what. So keep checking the site. New batches will be starting continuously every week. So which time is feasible to you? Pick up that particular time. That's what I can tell you. That's all. Okay. They don't start classes according to your convenience and your timings. You need to attend the classes based on the availability. Understood my point or not? Okay. Because faculty timings are also, because I see from my side, you see, I teach only morning. So you want to take my evening classes? Not available. I don't teach, because my classes will be only 3 classes a day. Morning 7:30, 9:30, 11:30. Only these 3 timings only I'll be taking my classes. So you can attend only for these 3. Okay. So that's what you're required to just to check at my website about this. What I'm telling you, Mohammed, take the classes before 10 o'clock or take the classes after 7 o'clock. Batches will be continuously starting. Keep monitoring and keep watching the site. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. Yes, guys. So this is the complete. So in this, we are not interested with Java, or we're not interested with Python. So what we are going to learn is the .NET full stack. Okay. And here first what we started, a programming language. There'll be no class during weekends. Weekends means not 2 days here. It's not a software company. It's only 1 day, Sunday. That's all. So Monday to Saturday, you have classes. Okay. So don't expect like a software company 5-day week. It's not a 5-day week. It's a 6-day week. Okay. Yeah. Sunday classes won't be there. Maximum Sunday, we don't take classes. Some faculties might entertain Sunday sessions, but I don't, because my schedule is very busy from morning 7:30 to night 11 o'clock. 7:30 I start the classes here until 12:45, 1. Again, 2 to 11, I start in my development phase. So from Saturday afternoon, Saturday I teach classes. From Saturday afternoon to Sunday, I don't put any other obligations. That's my family time. So from Saturday afternoon, Sunday, I won't take any of the classes. From my side, I won't take classes on Sunday. Okay. But it's a 6-day week. It's not a 5-day week. It's completely 6-day week. That's what. See, the people teaching is such a matter like people want it like, I should not take more time of classes. You want more holidays. You want me to do each and everything. It's not an injection to inject in your body here. Your time is important. You have to spend, you have to participate. Just simply coming, sitting in the class won't be sufficient. Your participation is also important. I'm expecting that the more you participate, the class will be more interactive and more interesting. If you sit lazily like this, it'll be like a cinema, that's all. I'll be telling something, you'll be listening something. But questioning or raising the doubts is going to be very, very important. When will the class start? Class started off here. Class started off. The batch got started off. Again, there is no, see, from NareshIT, we don't have this option like, what is that? Demo classes, 1 week we conduct, again stop it, again demo classes. It won't be like this. We announce a class that started off, that's all. We don't stop again. Is that clear? And because it's the first class, I'm only telling you what you're learning, what is the content, that's it, that's all. Okay, but going forward, we have started off the batch. From tomorrow onwards, I'll completely focus on the subject. Understood my point? From tomorrow, I'll completely focus on the subject only. Clear? We don't give any breaks here. The batch started off. There are no breaks on it again. So from today, we have just been completely in the subject. Okay. Well, so we understood about the full stack first. And the second thing, what we are learning, not .NET here, it is a .NET Core full stack. What is .NET Core? .NET Core is the latest advanced version from .NET. Okay, it's a .NET Core full stack. So the first question that arises in your mind is, sir, what is .NET? You're telling .NET Core full stack, and the first thing that will be a doubt in our mind is what is .NET? Harshali, please hold on, I'll answer your question. There are so many questions. If I keep answering only questions, I cannot have time to focus on the subject. Please give me time. I will answer all your questions. Please let it not others feel bored of it. Okay, please. I'll give you time to ask all your questions. Just. So the biggest doubt, what will be in my mind, what is .NET? Sir, we came across Java. What is Java? Java is a programming language, I say. What is Python? Python is a programming language. But you're telling not C#, you're telling .NET. What is .NET? That will be the biggest question. Are you clear? Okay. So how can we answer this particular question is, it is a software. It is a software platform for building various different kind of applications like, okay, it's a software platform for building various different kind of applications like, you can build variety of applications by using this, like what? Desktop apps. What are desktop apps? Desktop apps means these apps must be first installed on your computer to use them. Like Google Chrome. Without installing Google Chrome on your system, can you use it? MS Office. Are you clear? These are what we call as desktop apps. You know, web apps, browser, google.com, facebook.com, all these are web apps. I don't require to tell you about mobile apps, WhatsApp, everything you're installing on your mobile to use it. Gaming apps. You know, Microsoft Xbox, virtual gaming device. You can connect to your TV, you'll be having the virtual gamings. The Microsoft Xbox is developed by using C# only. The Microsoft Xbox software is basically developed by using C#, gaming. Okay, cloud. Like you heard these names, Azure, AWS. So basically they're all cloud. Means these apps are cloud based, like Office 365. Office 365. You use Office 365, it's a cloud based application. Means you can go for registering in Office 365 and the minimal payments and all the things. You can start using these things now. These are what we call cloud based apps. Same way, microservices. Just a minute. Okay. Like you can machine learning. IoT. So like this, we have an option for building different kind of applications by using .NET. You'll be learning what is microservices, IoT and all going forward. But when you're talking about .NET, tomorrow someone asks you what is .NET, what's your answer? It is a software platform from Microsoft for building various different kind of applications, like you can build desktop applications, you can build web applications, mobile applications, gaming applications, cloud applications, machine learning, microservices, IoT, all these things. And you want to know more about it, visit the website .net.microsoft.com. Okay, let's see. .net.microsoft.com. .net. Just a minute. I forgot the site URL. .net.microsoft.com. URL is missing. It's correct. .net.microsoft.com. Yeah, this is the official website of .NET. So in this, you'll be getting the complete information, build, test, deploy. .NET is a free, open source, cross-platform framework for building modern apps and powerful cloud services. See, web applications, mobile and desktop applications. Say web that runs on Mac, Windows, Linux, and Docker. Mobile, which runs on Windows, Mac OS, iOS, and Android. Cloud-based, microservices, AI and ML, game, IoT. It's not like in one area, guys. We can just use in different areas. The website will provide you the complete information about like what exactly is a .NET and what you can do by using .NET. Are you clearer or not? So if at all you want to develop these applications now, you're required to learn about programming languages now. Are you clear? So I want to build these applications here. To build these applications, what I require to learn is a programming language now. And coming to .NET, as I said to you, in .NET, it is not like one language. There are multiple languages to build applications. Got my point or not? It's not like one language. There are multiple languages to build applications. So that's why, so we need to understand about it. We have not like one single language here. We have more than one language to build the application. When you talk about Java, Java means one language here. Java means one language. When you talk about Python, Python means one language. Python means one language. But when you come here, .NET means not one language, as I said you, it is going to be a combination of languages. So we need to understand it clearly. What are the different languages in .NET? Why do we have these many number of languages and all the things? Okay, mainly just listen to this. To develop the above apps, we are provided with the below things. First one, programming languages. There are some technologies and there are servers. The combination of all these three things will make .NET. The combination of all these three things will make .NET. What is it? Programming languages, technologies, and servers. Are you clearer? So what are these various programming languages? What are the technologies? What are the servers? I want to start up the complete discussion for you in cleanly from tomorrow onwards. Okay now? So from tomorrow onwards, we'll start with programming languages. What are the programming languages? What are the difference? Which language we should learn? All the things. What are technologies? What are servers? All these particular things I'll give you a clear picture from tomorrow onwards. Okay. If you have any doubts on any of the things what I explained you today, yeah, I'll answer all the appropriate questions for the online students. Yes, offline also. If you have any questions, let me know. I can answer your particular questions. If you are okay, you can leave the session. Tomorrow, same time, we'll start and I will explain you about each and every of these particular things in detail for you. Is that clear? Any questions from your side? If you're good, you can leave. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Not learning, they'll be clubbing all these technologies in this course. Yes, Suresh. Yes. Anand, both will be covered up here. Mahendra, I answered this question. We started off the course already. It's not like course only for freshers. There's a lot of working employees also come into the class to learn from the basics. Okay. We will cover from a fresher level to experience level. That's it. Both will be covered. No, not like that, Wasim. 6 months, you can complete your course. If it takes more than 6 months also, no problem. They'll give you permission because sometimes you may not be attending a class and you may be attending after a month or no problem like that. Nitya, no, you cannot talk. You need to only send your questions in the chat. You are from which batch? Nikhil, I have 2 years of experience support. I want to shift to such. Is this course for me? Yes, Nikhil, you can. Harshali, 2.5 years experience in what? Raj, Rujwelt. So what about placements? We don't offer any placements here. This is only training. This is only training. If you want placements, for placement, there is a separate placement batch available. The fees of that batch is 25,000 and that is available only offline. You're required to come to Hyderabad to complete that course. Yes, Suresh. Does this help for advanced? Yes, that's what I'm telling you. I'm going to start from the fresher level to an experienced level. I said about this, Srinivas and Harshali. The last 15 days will be project development only. Shubham, pick a class after 7 o'clock. Pick a class after 7 o'clock. Can we repeat any class? Doubts can be answered, but the complete class won't be repeated. Rishikesh, I cannot tell that. I cannot tell about the timings here. That's what I'm telling you. Yes, Shubham. After completing HTML, start with SQL. Karan, I don't think that option will be available. What are the topics covered in C Sharp? Everything in C Sharp will be covered. Nitya, will be having a WhatsApp group. You can share in the WhatsApp group. Either WhatsApp or Telegram groups will be created. You can share in them. You are in .NET but never got a project. Okay. You will be getting all the tech knowledge here. No. DSA is not covered here. Deepashri, I think if that is the case, you can parallelly do C Sharp and ASP.NET. ASP.NET can be scheduled within another 10 to 15 days. You can do parallelly because you already have a lot of experience. You can parallelly do the Deepashri. Address. This is .NET Core only address. This is .NET Core only. Again, there is nothing only .NET Core. Freshers are also taking air. They're taking for freshers also. But that's what. Market is a bit slow, that's all. Until the US election is completed. Next year we have US election. By the time your course will be completed, until the US elections are completed, the market is a bit slow right now. The course itself is .NET Core. Deepashri. The course itself is .NET Core. Srinivas Rao, in this course, ADO.NET is also covered? Yes. ADO.NET is also covered. Alimuddin, I am from Maharashtra. Can I complete this course online? Yes, it is possible. Re, Harshali, you need to take 2 classes a day here. What I'm telling is, don't waste your time. In the second hour, join for another class, like HTML or SQL or something. Join second hour, take another class. So one class is C Sharp. Now in the second hour, take HTML or SQL Server classes. I think right now SQL Server is not there. So start with HTML. Three to 4 years of experience we get from this course. Yes, Jagdish. Suresh, yes. If opted, recordings are provided, yes. Srinivas, yes. ADO.NET is covered. Pavan, I missed your question. Can you ping it again? Take HTML, Deepashri. No, Nitya. You cannot learn Angular without HTML. That's what I'm telling you. Take HTML. Take HTML. Others are having dependency. Angular, for Angular, you need HTML knowledge. For everything, I will Karan. Everything I will write the program in the class and show you. Okay, and give the notes. You need to practice. We don't conduct any mock interviews. Arre, this is only training here. This is only training, Arshali. If you want, job, like a job placements and mock interviews and all, you need to take our job guaranteed program. Sorry, job oriented program, not job guaranteed, job oriented program. 25,000 is the fees, and you need to come to Hyderabad to learn it. Online, it is not available. 3 years, Jagadish. Before HTML, you cannot learn Angular. Does this cover VB.NET? No, it won't cover VB.NET. It is with C#. Abhishek, is a certificate provided after course completion? Yes. Srinivas Rao, I answered this question already. ADO.NET is covered. Yes. Can I do Angular first? Karan, if you have knowledge on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you can do Angular. VB.NET is not covered in the class. Depashri, I said you the class is going to be 3 months. C# itself will be 3 months. If you already know HTML, you can attend Angular in the evening. Yes, you can attend. Option is not there, Nitya. Pavan, I answered your question already. Arey, Srinivas, what you're expecting here? Converting into PDFs, all these things won't be solved. They'll teach you the subject, man. They don't teach according to your requirement. Na? After learning it, you need to explore it. That's all. No, Crystal Reports is not a product of Microsoft here. Crystal Reports is not taught. No, Shubham. WCF is outdated today. WPF won't be taught. Windows Forms will be taught. So do you work in .NET? Yes, result. Web forms will be, I mentioned here, na? Web forms will be taught here. See, in C#, you will be learning object-oriented programming. Like WinForms, Windows Forms. ADO.NET. Link. Look here. These are the things will be covered. Some companies still use web forms. Deepashri. Once in a while is fine, but regularly I cannot. Yes, address. You can. You can purchase only .NET Core recording videos. Yes. Call me at 1:45. Deepashri, 1:45. The admin is not known yet, Suresh. The admin is not known. Devash, I posted already on the top C. Once we come to know, we will let you know. 5 installments. No chance. They'll give you maximum 2 installments option. That's all. 5, 5. 5 installments they won't give you. They'll tell you, Nitya. They'll tell you. Wait. They will inform you. Yes, Nitya. You can attend for 1 week. They use in big companies as well as small scale companies. Everywhere it is used. C sharp only. Which language? C sharp. JavaScript and React can be used only in front end. Yeah, back end should be written by using some programming language. Without any back end, you cannot do anything result. Only C Sharp 3 months. And EMI option, admin has to answer that. I cannot tell that, Srinivas. 4 5 classes, Prince Kumar. Um, and from what numbers you get it, both are same only, na? Suresh. Yes. Yes, Suresh, you're right. She asked some questions to ask, and I given the number. Why all those things will be shown in the classroom, Suresh? If you're okay with the time, Nitya. Yeah, you need to change. You need to write the code, Suresh. After learning that, you need to write the code according to .NET. That's all. Why I will show you all your requirements. Yes, Swapnil. So you know old, you're learning new. That is your responsibility now to write the code for converting from old to the new. No, Nitya. Um, yes, sir. Yes, Nitya, you can call the admin. Any more questions, guys? If you are clear, you can leave the session, please. You can leave the session. Yes, Suresh. No, no, Rit. No. Okay, guys, let's meet tomorrow. Have a nice day. No, no, Srinivas. No, you need to create it separately. Yes, Suresh. For everyone, it is same, Shreyas. Shreyas, for everyone, it is the same. The course content will be same for everyone. Yeah, timings, all. Bye, guys. Have a nice day. Let's meet tomorrow. Yes, Suresh. Suresh, yes, for your question. Let's meet tomorrow, guys. Have a nice day.